We were aware that there was probably a need out there, but didn't know how much of a need there was.
Everybody has something they can give back. They just need to look around, dig down, and find out what it is.
It does feel good that maybe you reach somebody.
You give freely, but you get right back. You know, you probably get back more than you put in, honestly.
The Safelite AutoGlass Foundation was actually founded in 2005 to help our own associates who were impacted by Hurricane Katrina. The foundation's focus is on organizations who help support families, and so most of our giving is in the social service area, like the Boys and Girls Club, Habitat for Humanity, Ronald McDonald House, Red Cross are some of the organizations that we support both here in Central Ohio and throughout the country.
Well, Safelite is paving the way for a better community through our 1-2-3 philosophy. And what that is that Safelite gives 1% of our trading profit to the foundation to give back financially to causes throughout the country. The 2 is all about volunteering and asking our associates to give 2% of their time in causes that are important to them. The 3rd element of the 1-2-3 philosophy is really about social responsibility and the 3 areas that Safelite works in to be socially responsible. That's ethics, environment, and giving back.
I think it's one of our responsibilities to give back to the community, to help people in life. It makes stronger communities.
My passion is the Boys and Girls Club, and so that I try to put my time where I can be impactful and help the kids get what they need.
Well, what we do at the Boys and Girls Clubs is put kids on a path to a great future. We are here to help kids with their homework, serve them dinner, let them play on sports teams, take them on field trips, community service projects, sometimes just hanging out with their friends. But we're a safe place for kids to come. We've got caring adult professionals that work here, and we're just here to give the kids who need us most anything that they need to be successful in life.
Before the Boys and Girls Club, I was a very outspoken person. I let everybody rule over me. I didn't know how to speak for myself. I was the type of girl who didn't stand up for herself, and I had a lot of struggles with life that I didn't really understand how to deal with.
You know, there's some people that are born on 3rd and think they hit a triple, and our kids, many of them are born with 2 strikes against them. So really it's an opportunity to provide a safe and a positive place.
And the Boys and Girls Clubs is in a really unique position to address our country's most critical issues facing young people. We have 4,000 clubs throughout the country. We serve 4 million young people every year. The Boys and Girls Clubs couldn't do what we do without generous support from the corporate community, from volunteers. It's critical to our mission. One of our greatest partners in our efforts to help kids is Safelite AutoGlass and the Safelite AutoGlass Foundation. And they're a great example of how corporations can leverage their influence to help kids.
Like programs, they really helped me understand more about myself, and being around different people, I just know that I can talk to people and having people that around me that I trust and that I can look to when I need help and get insight on.
Nationwide, 90% of Boys and Girls Club alumni report having graduated from high school.
When I get older, I would like to become an OBGYN, and I would like to study at Howard.
I feel lucky to be a part of it. It's a fun place to be. It's fun to be around young people, and it keeps my energy high.
Safelite stands behind you and supports you in this effort. It's become part of our culture. It's who we are. It's not just what Safelite offers, but we're hoping to really encourage and inspire people to get involved on their own.
I got started just by responding to an announcement, an email at work about wanting to teach technology to younger kids in 4th to 6th grade.
We provided meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert for Easter for 5 families, plus 1 extra family. They all had small children in their families, single-parent homes.
General manager, myself, one of my store managers, and a few technicians had the opportunity to volunteer with the United Way at a elementary school in Redlands, California.
I was involved with the Habitat for Humanity build. I actually went down and did that. I was one of the individuals that actually worked on the deck down there for that.
The foundation has given the markets the opportunity to choose the organizations in their own communities that they have a passion for and that they want to give back to.
Our assignment as a group was to paint this mural. And it actually, by the end of the day, it looked really good and gave us a sense of accomplishment. And, you know, we thought about the kids and how run down the school was and how this was kind of a safe haven for them.
We also had the individual who we were building the home for was there. She was certainly very enthused, and that helped to make you feel very good about what you were doing.
And I was working with a young kid, and he was struggling with his homework. And he was spending a lot of time, and he was frustrated. So I took him over to a computer and just showed him how to kind of search and find things. And it was just some relief. So it seemed to be a time saver for him. And then just gave us some time just to open up and talk about school and where his priorities were. So it really didn't have much to do with teaching them technology. It's just sharing with them.
Well, I work in the area as a sales manager, and I drive by the school, and I see the mural, and I see the kids playing out there, and it just gives you a good feeling to know that maybe you brighten their day a little bit.
I actually took the time to walk over and stand across the street on the sidewalk and have a look at it completed. So I was just another hammer swinger that particular day, but you know, the results were outstanding.
My daughter was diagnosed with a virus in early September, and this virus actually triggered into a sickness or a chronic illness called gastroparesis. And what it is it's a paralyzation of the stomach. So my daughter actually has been living since the beginning of September with chronic nausea, and as soon as she eats or drinks anything, her nausea goes from a 7 out of 10 from when she awakes in the morning to it's 10 out of 10 for the rest of the day. So she lives with nausea pretty much 24/7. And for this particular illness, we were actually referred out to Nationwide because of it being such a specialty for a gastric pacemaker. We had come out initially a couple months back, and they said, next time when you come out, we'll put you up in the Ronald McDonald house. And initially I had never been to a Ronald McDonald house, had never had any, so I really wasn't sure what to expect.
We're here to be a home away from home for families whose children are being treated at any area hospital here in Columbus. You know, Nationwide Children's Hospital is our primary partner. They're right across the street. We serve about 3,000 families every single year. If it wasn't for the Ronald McDonald House, these families would have a choice of either sleeping in their car, sleeping in the hospital, which is obviously not a comfortable situation, getting a hotel room, which would cost a ton of money, or not even be able to be here for their child, which, God forbid, that would happen. So that's why we're here. We're here so that mom and dad, brother and sister, and sometimes even the patients can stay here and be really close to where the treatment is happening in the hospital.
The people here have been amazing. The house, I can't say enough good things about my opportunity here. It has made our other issues at the hospital, we feel like we're at home here.
Safelite AutoGlass has been a great partner to the Ronald McDonald House for a long time now. Tom Feeney is on our board. He's a past president here, and he has really been a tremendous advocate for us here.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart and my family's heart, because this truly has helped our experience. And it'll be bittersweet when I leave. I'll be happy to get home, obviously, but I'll always have that bond and relationships that I've made here as well. So I just can't say enough great things, and thank you for the opportunity to stay here.
It doesn't take a lot of time, it doesn't take a lot of work, and you can make a huge difference by just giving back a little.
I think you need to help where you live.
Find something that works, find something that you're connected with and you kind of have a passion with. If it's not working well, help make it better.
I'm really proud of where the foundation has gone. We've expanded our reach and our scope, and the company, we've had the full support of the company. More associates are getting involved, more markets are getting involved. We are having a greater impact and a greater reach in all of the communities that we serve.
Well, I think it's amazing. I've never worked for a company that had their own charitable foundation.
In a relatively short period of time, we really have the ability to make a difference in someone's life.
Having a company that supports the community and that is so involved in giving back in so many ways just makes my job easier in a way, because I can go to my customers and say, look, we're not just somebody that puts in glass. We're somebody that wants to help.
We are creating a culture within the company, an expanding culture of how important it is to make giving back a part of who we are.
Any volunteer situation where you see people be very excited, and you know that you created this opportunity, that you made something out of nothing. And when you do that, that's really cool.